Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Like the video, subscribe, and hit that bell and get notified. That bell right there. Get notified. What up? Wednesday, hump day. Middle of the week. School out. Today was the last day for the Jits. I got 2 more days, but the Jits are out of there. For the summer. Graduation was yesterday. Last day for everybody else was today. Let's get the summer started. Shout out to all the teachers, all the educators, all the principals, all the support staff. Shout out to everybody. School's out. Another year down. Year 19 for me. Year 19 for me in the education system. 19. Ooh, it sounds like a long time. 19 years. It is what it is. But obviously you can hear me. I see Brandon and Jeremiah and Marcus knew what to do. Gave me those fire emojis when they could hear my voice. What up, Nitro? So let's do our Notre Gang real quick. Then we'll send a few shout outs. Let's jump right into the Notre Gang. Notre Gang for yesterday, Desmoth, Brandon Bazel, and the Hawk TV. Hey, I appreciate everybody for participating in that. And again, even if you're not in the top 3, when you come in, when you get that notification, put Notre Gang in the comment section so I can know YouTube is doing their job. Nah, it ain't 6 years. I changed states, so it ain't 6 years. Had I stayed in Mississippi, it would have been 6 years, but I got a while ago. It's cool though. It's cool. They keep me young at heart. What up, Hendo? They keep me young at heart. But again, Notre Gang for Death Moth, Brandon, the Hawk TV. I appreciate you guys for participating in the notification game and following directions. But again, whenever you guys get the notification, come in and drop that so I can know YouTube is doing what they're supposed to do, because they'll be slipping on their end and won't put out all the content to everybody. I got 8,000 subs, and I'm sure all 8,000 of them not getting the notification. I'm sure. So again, just when you come in, when you get it, drop it in there and let me know you got it. All right. And still, the top 3 will be featured on the next show Monday. Well, the next live show, which will be Monday. We think. You never know what might happen on the weekend. So, you know what? Monday's a holiday, too. We might not be here Monday. We'll let you know, though. We'll let you know. Monday's a holiday. But today's topic, the top 10 NFL quarterbacks. I saw a list somewhere that I really didn't necessarily agree with, so I decided to do my own. And what we're going to do today is, we're going to go through that list, and you guys can thumbs up me, thumbs down me if you like my list, and just kind of, I got to pull up something real quick. I forgot to do it. And just let me know if y'all rocking with my list or not, because some people may rock with it, some people may not. So let me get this pulled up. We also got a Jane Doe coming up today that was kind of off. It's not even on the topic. It just was in my comment section, and I felt the need to kind of address it. So let me get this pulled up. Then I'll address the Jane Doe coming up today. All right, it comes from Chuck Deuces 911. Chuck Deuces 911. And it was under the part 2 or part 3 of my video about how Monken and Lamar can kind of, coexist and see if Monken can get Lamar back to his MVP form. Well, Chuck writes, he might get 1 year out of it, but Lamar made his choice to be a dual threat. He's never going to be a passer. He's not Vic, and even Vic wasn't a great passer. He had that 1 year. No offense to Lamar, but he's a running back. He's done. He might have had a season, but he's burnt out. His body is done. So let's go back and fact check Mr. Chuck, because I think Mr. Chuck's about bullshit. Think he's one of those haters, you know, that people think I am. And let's go back and kind of prove Mr. Chuck wrong. So let's start right here. Give me 1 second. I type slow. All right, so let me pull this over. Y'all can see that? Y'all see Mr. Vic on the screen right there? Make sure y'all can see that. All right. So without even going in, into detail on Mike Vick's stats, over 22,000 passing yards. Over 22,000 passing yards. That's a lot. If he wasn't a passer, he would have sniffed 22,000 passing yards if he wasn't a passer. But look at his accolades. 4-time Pro Bowl, 2010 AP Comeback Player of the Year, 2010 Burt Bell Award, and 2010 Pro Football Writers Award, Comeback Player of the Year Award. Come on, Chuck. So, and then we ain't even got to go into Lamar about passing. Unanimous MVP, led the league in passing that year. Was on pace to be the MVP the past 2 years before injury set him down. But, Chuck, some people call me a Lamar hater. This is the epitome of it. I don't even know why he would even come to Ravens page to even put some crap like that, unless he probably still a fan of some shit like that or another team. But again, this is the crap we have to deal with haters out and about. So, you know what? I ain't got but 2 words for you, Chuck. And if you follow wrestling, y'all put in the comment section what we can do, what the 2 words are for Chuck. If you follow wrestling, you know what comes after that. Or if you used to follow wrestling, I don't think they're on there no more. People who say no offense meant exactly, Jeremiah. People who say no offense meant to offend. You're exactly 100% correct. 100% correct. Normally when they say it, it's the offensive stuff is right behind it. It's right behind it. All right, let's get into my top 10 list. I'm gonna give you a little stats with each number, and then we can go from there. All right, number 10 on my list. Let's see what screen I got up because I can't see it right now. All right, let's go back to this one. And again, forget Chuck. We ain't think about Chuck. Chuck, get up out of here with that bug. Number 10, Tua Tagovailoa. It's number 10 on my list. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up or thumbs down? But I'll give you stats from last year. And again, keep in mind, Tua did not play the full year because he had those concussions and probably scared. Probably next to DeMar Hamlin, Tua probably had the scariest NFL season I've ever seen. But when I go back and look at the games he played when he was healthy, man, Tua was carving them up. Mike McDonald had Tua in his bag. Give you some stats from last year. Started 13 games, played in 13 games, even though he probably should have played in 3, honestly, because of the way he was. Crazy. But still, 3,500 plus yards, 25 TDs, 8 touchdowns. That's my number 10 guy. Didn't play. He missed 4 games, still threw for 3,500 yards, 25 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, which is nuts. QB rating 105.5, which was the best of his year. The best of his career, I'm sorry. Best of his career. Finished 9th in the MVP voting. Didn't realize that. He finished 9th in the MVP voting. Tua Tagovailoa. Thumbs up, thumbs down for number 10. Ooh, thumbs down. Hey, you gave me a thumbs up and a thumbs down, God Emperor. One of the two now. Come on, make your mind up. Make your mind up. I guess y'all don't know who DX is. When he said he got 2 words for you, I guess y'all don't know who DX is. Go look up D-Generation X. D-Generation X. All right, let's go to number 9. Go to number 9. Number 9 on my list. Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott, Dallas Cowboys quarterback. Give you some stats on Dak from last year. Dak had an up and down year, but, this is year, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is year 7 for Dak. Started 12 games, was 8-4 as a starter, 2,800 yards, 23 touchdowns, 15 interceptions, passer rating of 91.1, QBR 57.9, which was his lowest. But again, they went through some fraganackle bull over there in Dallas. So that's why Dak is in my top 10. This is probably going to be one of y'all thumbs down right here. But I think Dak is a high-level QB. I think he's, right there with the top 10 quarterbacks. Number 9, I think, suits him fine. He could be 10, he could be 11, could be 8. But I think this is right in his range. Again, thumbs up, thumbs down if you agree with Dak being number 9. All right, let's go to number 7. I'm sorry, number 8. Number 8. Can't count. Counting too fast. Getting ahead of myself. Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence is number 8. Trevor Lawrence had I want to say a breakout year. Well, I can't say a breakout year in his second year. Started all 17 games, threw for over 4,100 yards, had 25 TDs, 8 interceptions, had a QBR of 54.5 and a passer rating of 95.2. He was 7th in the MVP voting and 12th in the, I think it's comeback player of the year, and he made the Pro Bowl. So Trevor Lawrence is my number 8 QB in the NFL right now. Not of all time, as right now. Moving on. Let's go jump to number 7. Number 7 is a controversial topic to most people, but his numbers don't lie. And here go the numbers. Last year, 4,700 yards passing. Matter of fact, 4,739 yards passing. 25 TDs, 10 interceptions. That's almost 5,000 yards passing. The year before that, he had 5,000. His rookie year, he had 43. So granted, he nut up in big times, but the numbers don't lie. First 3 years, 31 touchdowns. Second year, 38 touchdowns. Last year, 25. I got him as my number 7 QB, and last year was probably his worst year, honestly. I mean, even the year he had 5,000 yards passing, he had 15 interceptions, but he had 10 his first year, 10 last year. But, sheesh, that's, 9, 13, that's about almost 1,500 yards. 15,000 yards in 3 years. Crazy. But Justin Herbert at number 7 because he put up a bunch of numbers. Don't mean to necessarily, result to wins because he's 6-9, 9-8, and 10-7. He was 9th in the MVP voting, made the Pro Bowl last year, and he was the offensive rookie. Was he the offensive rookie of the year that year? His rookie year? He was, let me see. He was the offensive rookie of the year. Sure was. He was the offensive rookie of the year his rookie year. Let's go to number 6 on the list. Thumbs up, thumbs down, Justin Herbert, number 7. Aaron Rodgers. And yeah, I know he plays for the Jets now. But Aaron Rodgers still is one of the best throwers of the football in the NFL. Even at however old he is, old as dirt, however old dirt is. That's how old Aaron Rodgers is. But he's still one of the greatest throwers of the football ever. Even at year, does he even fit on the same page? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 years in the NFL. 18. Last year, they only had an 8-9 record in Green Bay. He threw for 3,600 yards, 26 TDs, 12 interceptions. Had a QBR of 39.9, but his QB rating was 91.1. 91.1. And the accolades for Aaron Rodgers won't even fit on his full screen. We all know what you get with Aaron Rodgers. The Jets are going all in with him. So they got a 2-year window to win the Super Bowl, and he'll up out of there. But I got Aaron Rodgers as number 6. My number 6 best quarterback still right now in the NFL. Thumbs up, thumbs down if you agree with me. Thumbs up, thumbs down if you agree with me. All right, moving on to number 5. Josh Allen. We all know Josh has this huge arm, and Josh was able to get weapons on his team before Lamar got him, and, did his thing. He did his thing. This is year, 1, 2, 3. This is year 5. Well, this going into year 6. This will be year 6 that's coming up. Josh has played 5 years, just like Lamar. He's in the draft class with Lamar. Last year, led his team to a 13-3 record, threw for 4,200 yards, 4,200 plus yards, 35 TDs, 14 interceptions, had a QB rating of 96.6 and a QBR of 71.4. He was 3rd in MVP voting, 8th in the Offensive Player of the Year, and he made the Pro Bowl. You know what you get with Josh Allen. You're getting a strong arm. You're getting a competitor, a guy that's going to do whatever it takes to try to win the game if he got to run. Because keep in mind, his first year in the league, he ran just as much, as if not more, than Lamar. And then they got him some weapons, and he was able to show off that arm to throw to some people. So we'll see. His first year with weapons, he went nuts. This Lamar first year with real weapons, hopefully he going to go nuts too. All right? So Josh Allen at number 5, thumbs up, thumbs down if you agree with me. Moving on to number 4. And for this picture alone, he should be number 1. Root to the Bros. Jalen Hurts. Super Bowl runner-up last year. Was the highest paid quarterback in the league for about 15 seconds. And then Lamar changed that. But still, you got a nice bag. Last year started 15. And keep in mind, this is a dude that nobody really had faith in as far as him turning into a starter or whatnot. Now he do have a loaded team now. At the skill position, at running back, they were loaded, but he made the most of it. When people were able to cover his skill guys, he took off and ran and had open space to do so. Because his skill guys were a legit threat. And when he ran, he had miles upon miles upon miles to run and make decisions, whether the decision to be to throw it away, to get out of bounds, or to slide. And then, short yardage stuff, he did a lot of their short yardage stuff because he's strong as a bull. His lower body is strong as a bull. So number 4 is Jalen Hurts, quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles. I think only two NFC quarterbacks on this list. I know I had Dak and Jalen. I don't think I had another NFC quarterback on this list because the top 3 not in the NFC. The top 3 not in the NFC. So thumbs up or thumbs down if you got Jalen Hurts. If he's high enough or he's too low or whatnot. Moving on to number 3. Had to get these numbers up before I put this graphic up. Joe Shiesty. Number 3, Joe Shiesty. Cincinnati quarterback, Joe Burrow. College football national championship winner also. Last year, started 16 games, led him to a 12-4 record. Yardage 4,475, 35 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. And if I'm not mistaken, since he go to back-to-back Super Bowls, I know he lost to the Rams. Yeah. No, they didn't go back-to-back Super Bowls. They went to back-to-back AFC championship games. Back-to-back AFC championship games because the Chiefs beat them this year. This will be his 4th year. This will be his 4th year. He already has over 11,000 passing yards total already. His QBR for last year was 58.7. His QB rating was 100.8. He finished 4th in the MVP voting, finished 9th in the Offensive Player of the Year voting, and then he made the Pro Bowl also. 2021, which was the year before last, he was the AP Comeback Player of the Year. Because you remember he tore his knee up his first year, and then he came back the second year and led his team to the Super Bowl. So Joe Burrow is number 3. All right, number 2 is our guy, Lamar Jackson. We all know what Lamar does, what Lamar can do. I give you numbers, even though most of us already know him. Not that Lamar Jackson, the quarterback Lamar Jackson. All right, again, won an MVP in 2019. We know what he did there. 2020 was a screwed up year just overall. 2021, he didn't finish the year. 2022, he didn't finish the year. But I think the last 2 years he was I ain't gonna say he was. I said it earlier. He was on pace to win the Heisman, win the MVP. But I think he was. I'm gonna just say he was in the MVP conversation because he had great numbers before he got hurt. But we'll give you last year. Last year he led us to a 12-4 record in the games he played in. 17 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Only had 2,200 yards, but again, only played in 12 games. QBR was 59. QB rating was 91.1, and then no real accolades because he was hurt. Even last year when he was hurt, he still got he made the Pro Bowl, and then he was unanimous MVP in 2019. He was second in Offensive Player of the Year in 2019, and he made the Pro Bowl in 19. So that's number 2 is Lamar Jackson, our quarterback. Thumbs up, thumbs down if you agree with me on that one right there. And then last but not least, we all know who number 1 is. Number 1 should never be a doubt at this point in time right now. It's Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes is the best quarterback in NFL, and it's no question. If you think Pat Mahomes is not the best quarterback in the league, you'd be a hard time selling it to me. Last year, led his team to a 14-3 record, passed for 5,200 yards, but actually 5,250 yards, 41 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, a QB rating of 105.2, and a QBR of 77.6. He was the MVP again for the second time. Offensive Player of the Year was second in voting. All-Pro team made the Pro Bowl. So this is his second MVP. He has an Offensive Player of the Year. He also was second twice in voting and fourth in that. Made the Associated Press All-Pro team twice. And then one time he was a third team. So really he made it 3 times. And he's a 5-time Pro Bowler. This is his 6 years in the league. Mahomes is that deal, man. I don't know no other way to tell you. It's Mahomes, and then it's everybody else, in my opinion. It's Mahomes, and then everybody else. That's the way I see it. So thumbs up, thumbs down if you like my list. If you're watching the replay, put your list in the comment section. And matter of fact, even if you're not watching the replay, put your list in the comment section because if you put it in the chat box, I won't be able to see it. Won't be able to see it. So, all right, let's get to the phone lines and we can get this thing wrapped up. Got that right? All right, let me slide over here. Get my man Rave Kingdom on the line. Rave Kingdom, you up? What's good, buddy?
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Not much. Enjoying this good hump day.
Yeah. Well, that's a good day as always, but I've been the Lamar Jackson day really. It's been for me. Yeah, man. I like your list. My top 10. I would have to go from number 1, and that would be Patrick Mahomes. Like you said earlier, there's obviously no way Patrick Mahomes is not number 1. Number 2, I'm going Lamar Jackson, and that's not just because I'm a fan. I would say for everyone that's listening that there would be a little bit of a interchangeable with Joe Burrow, because a lot of people give Joe Burrow a lot of credit considering the fact that he is a winning quarterback and the fact that, he has took the team to a Super Bowl, I think, twice now? You think so? Twice?
I think once. I think once and then the AFC Championship game. I think he was trying to go back twice.
Yeah, so, a lot of people like to give him credit for that, and I totally understand that. So I know there could be an argument between the number 2 and number 3 spot with Joe Burrow, but I would have to have Lamar's number 2, considering the fact that you're talking about a guy who was on a offense that didn't even represent throwing and offensive abilities, just defense, and one of the best in defense. And remember, he came into a team that had him on the bench. Joe Flacco was our starting quarterback, and we're talking about a losing season. We pretty much gave up. We just sat there in the grave with our hands up saying, here we are, about to just lay down and die, right? So Lamar rose us up and said, no, and came at quarterback. And ever since then, he has been nothing but a successful season. I mean, my God, a man is 25. I think he has one of the best winning percentage records. Like, come on now, he's getting nothing but dubs. The man Lamar Jackson, what, 21 or 21 years old, MVP. Come on, people forget how hard it is to be an MVP at that age that he got it on.
Right.
People act like that on it's hard, especially in animus. You know what I'm saying? Last person to do that was Tom Brady, and that was a long time ago. So for me, Lamar Jackson is number 2, and there's nobody that can argue me down on that one. 3, I'd have to go with Joe Burrow. I'll give him his respect. I can't wait for him to get hit in the mouth this year. We're gonna get him. I'm going Joe Burrow number 3, and number 4. I think I'm gonna go with Josh Allen. I know he can be argued, but I'm gonna go with Josh Allen, considering the fact that to me, I think he's accomplished enough to be considered number 4. I mean, I know there's some arguments where he could be number 5, but he has a good arm on him. He can scramble a little bit. Tough quarterback. He's definitely brought the Bills to winning games, and rightfully so. He does have talent, so that kind of cuts him down to number 4 because some of that is the fact that he also has a good team as well, especially Stephon Diggs. Man, that dude's a monster. Number 5, I'm gonna go with Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers because Tom Brady's not in this league, and Aaron Rodgers is just one of the OGs. You have to give nothing but respect to him of his career. Yeah, has he been a quote unquote a diva, or has he been a little bit of demanding? But I mean, to me, I feel like he's gotten older. He's done what he's done. The accomplishments that he has been through and what he did throughout this league, and to still be in this league as a amazing thrower of the football still, I'm sorry. I mean, I have to give him his credit where credit is due, and he is number 5, and what he's accomplished, I mean, he deserves to be a little bit of a diva, so I don't care what people have to say about it. I'm going to make him number 5. Number 6, I'm going to go Jalen Hurts because for crying out loud, we're talking about a quarterback. I think people wasn't rising up to the occasion anymore about him. People was at first looking at him like, man, look, let's just throw him on a play where he scrambles about 10 yards goal line and, get a touchdown. Now
Right.
This man is a commanding starting.
The conference has been locked.
They already extended him because they say, okay, this guy is definitely it. Why did we hold back? Coming from Alabama, okay?
And Oklahoma.
Yes, sir. After that, I had to go with number 7. I'd have to go with number 7. I have to go with Justin Herbert. I know. There's a lot of issues that come with him, and that's because he hasn't accomplished what he needed to accomplish. Hasn't got the many wins that he's supposed to. But I think he does have an arm on him. I think he has a little speed on him. He can get out the pocket a little bit. And I think he is a definitely qualified quarterback for me. And I really wouldn't choose anybody else that's under him to be above him. So I definitely would put him at that spot. At number 8, I'm definitely going to have to go with Trevor Lawrence. Right about Trevor Lawrence, I mean, he worked his ass off. To me, I mean, at first, I thought he was about to just fall with the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's a sorry team just fall down, and I thought he was just going, because it sucks because he's in the same predicament as C.J. Stroud. He's an amazing talent. C.J. Stroud's amazing talent, but he's on them sorry Texans. So it's like man, that talent about to be wasted.
I think he's in a lot better situation right now, though. Like when he first got there, I think he was in the same situation.
Okay, yeah.
But right now, like I didn't realize how good Calvin Ridley was the other day.
Right. Like that, like I said, for him to rise above that, considering that where he was low, like I said, I have to give him credit. So I definitely put Trevor Lawrence right there. Number 9. After Trevor Lawrence, that last 2 is scaring me because I mean I don't really care about the rest of them. Number 9, man. Number 9, I'm gonna go with Man, Russell Wilson had a bad year
He
though, man.
did.
Number 9, I'm gonna go with number 9. I'm gonna go with Geno Smith.
Okay, that ain't bad. Gino
Geno
was
Smith.
close for me too.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go with Geno Smith for number 9 because, um, once again, Geno Smith been a backup for how long? For ages,
Ages,
decades,
ages.
centuries.
hmm
He been playing backup quarterback since Adrian Peterson's prime. Okay, that was
Right.
back in the day. So, um, for me with him, for him to become a starting quarterback and does what he did, I'm gonna have to give him number 9. I think that's credit where credit's due. I gotta give him 9. And last but not least, number 10. All right, man, Coach, you heard me on this one. Number 10, number 10.
Need a drum roll.
Man, I can't believe I gotta say this, but Dak Prescott, I guess.
I mean, once you get past 7, 8ish, it's you can throw a bunch of names in there. You can throw a bunch of names in there.
I'm just trying to fill it in there, man. Kenny Pickett. I don't know. Oh man. I guess I just throw it in there. I just say I guess I just say him.
Who was him?
Consider Dak Prescott.
Dak. Okay.
He's been, I mean, in fairness, you know, he does have playoff wins on him. I guess. Well, not much, but you know, he does have a successful season on him. But you know, like I said, he has talent around him too as well.
Right.
He's done some good throws, and he's been in this league, for quite a while. So you know, you got to give him a little bit of credit. He's been in this league for a while. I think he's thrown some very good balls, you know, a couple times. He's selling, you know. Yep, big balls. But he's been selling, so you know, hopefully he can fix himself. But because he's about to be up out of there soon if he don't do something. But yeah, I'd get number 10. That's my top 10 right there, Coach.
Gotcha. I sure appreciate it. That's a good top 10. It's a good top 10.
Appreciate it, man.
And no problem.
Yes,
No problem. That was Rave Kingdom's top 10 to go along with mine. Again, if you are watching the replay or watching it now, put your top 10 in the comment section, not in the chat box. Put your top 10 in the comment section, not in the chat box, so I can go in and critique you guys like y'all be critiquing me. Get some get back. Put that eye on you. So again, Baltimore, don't put it up here. Don't put it up here because it'll be missed. Put it in the comment section down below. Put it in the comment section. And I'm going to go in and, you know, this is the last live show for the week, so I'll have time to go in and mess with you guys about your top 10, just like you're going to mess with mine about mine. Matter of fact, what I'll do is I'll type mine in the comment section too, and we'll kind of go back and forth that way. We can laugh at each other. We can talk about it. We can debate it. We can throw numbers out there. We can see what it is. So put you guys top 10 in the comment section, and I'm going to type mine in as soon as I end this live stream. But before I go, don't forget about August 4th, the Roundup Meetup, Columbia, Maryland, at Bus Boys and Poets. That's where we're going to be at, all 6 of us, maybe more. If you hit exclamation point tickets, the link will come up for the Eventbrite tickets. And again, tickets are starting to move. Don't be like the seniors I talked about Monday who didn't get prom tickets because they waited to the last minute. Don't be like the seniors. So that's what's coming up. Again, if you have not gotten into the Discord or the Patreon, please do so, because that's a chance to play fantasy football with us. We have 1 league full already. We're working on the 2nd league. If you want to be a part of that, join the Patreon. If you're already a Patreon and you're not in one of those leagues, hit me up so I can give you the correct link to do so. And the Discord is a huge plus of all that. So if you have not done so, hit the like button. Hit the like button before you get up out of here. This is episode 27. We're pushing 30. Next week we'll hit 30. So I appreciate everybody for rocking with me from day one. Appreciate all the Know the Game. Appreciate everybody that came in and participated and that's commenting in the comment section. And again, put your top 10 quarterbacks that's currently in the NFL in the comment section. And I'm about to do mine right now as we speak. I appreciate you guys. Enjoy the rest of your hump day. As for me, it's the first day of summer. It's up. That's all I'm gonna say. It's up. It's up. It's up. It's up. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. Purple Kool-Aid.